Laocoon is an expression of how civilized and how rich Greek civilization was, because here you have this monumental work of sculpture that's showing several figures, a father and sons, amidst a whole group of giant sea serpents who they're struggling with. And the figures are idealized, they're great human beings. You can't help but, when actually confronting and walking up and seeing this piece, being struck by the emotional power of it, because you can see the struggle in life, whatever is going on, why it's happening, you may not know. But the real point is, more than 2,000 years ago, humans, in the form of the Greek civilization, had reached the ability to, A, produce such a tremendously complex, richly emotional, and technically skilled work, and that it portrayed a view of life. The theme there really is one of tragic fight, but still you fight. You struggle as much as you can and as hard as you can, and that's really what comes off in it. There's two ways to talk about the subject and theme and content of Laocoon. On the one hand, the myth, the story from Greece is that he offended some god, and then his hubris was being punished, and he and his family, represented by his sons, were being destroyed by these powerful sea serpents that were attacking him. So, just on a historical standpoint, and to some extent on a thematic point, it was showing, while it was showing man in a heroic struggle, it was a tragic heroic struggle, which probably made sense because there was definitely that aspect of the Greek culture. There's a lot of tragedy that's portrayed in the various art forms, whether it's theatrical or sculptural, in ancient Greece, that while there's a heroism involved in life, there's also a almost inevitable tragedy. On the other hand, looking at this piece without knowing that it's ancient Greek, or without knowing anything about the possible myth that was in it, you would look at it and there's no question that you're seeing this heroic struggle, that you see in the way the father, the main figure, is positioned and portrayed, and his facial appearance, that he's in a desperate struggle. And the same is true with his sons. They're all fighting for their lives in some sense.